Meater has just sent me 2 Meater probes to give away to you guys, and I'm super excited about this because I've been using the Meater probes for the last few months now, and I'm really impressed with the way that they are super convenient. They're wireless, they give me all the temperature readings that I need, and they're just so convenient and fun to use in my barbecue cooks. And you know, Turkey Day is coming up soon, so it's a good idea to have 2 of these guys because you can put one in the breast and one in the thigh, monitor both of those temperatures independently, and cook the most juicy, tender, awesome turkey you've ever cooked in your life. Also awesome for cooking briskets. I've done a few briskets with these guys. You put one in the point, one in the flat. You can measure the temperatures in both of those areas of the meat and make perfect brisket. So in this giveaway, we're giving away these 2 Meater probes. Meater is gonna ship them directly to you. These are not the ones, they're kind of dirty. I've been using them for a while. You'll get brand new ones, don't worry about that. Also giving away some Meater barbecue mitts and a Meater apron. The total value is over $200, so great value here. And it's 100% free to enter for you guys. We'll get to that in a second, but first I want to talk about the Meater a little bit. It's a really simple product to use. All you do is you take it out of the box, you take your Meater probe out and you charge it for about 4 hours in the Meater holder. It just takes a AAA battery, and this AAA battery has actually lasted me like a month of multiple charges. It's got a nice bamboo case, which is really cool. It's really sleek. It feels like nice quality. It doesn't feel cheap. You take the Meater probe out, and this side of the probe measures the internal temperature of the meat. You stick it right up to this line here. And this side here, this black side, measures the ambient temperature of the cooking chamber, which is the game changer for me, in addition to this thing being completely wireless. You hook it up to your phone, so Android, iOS, whatever, it hooks up to any phone, and you can get your temperature readings from basically anywhere. So what happens is you stick this into the meat. This guy goes on the outside of your cooker, close to your cooker, and it acts as like a signal repeater. So it extends the range and then sends that signal to your phone. You can also hook it up to your home Wi-Fi. If you have an extra device, of which I have a ton of old phones, all you need to do is download the Meater app on this. You stick it right next to the Meater block, and then your phone actually collects the signal, sends it to your home Wi-Fi, and then it sends it to your actual phone that you use all the time. So here's my phone, and I can basically take this into the basement, I can take it upstairs, I can go to the store and I can use Meater Cloud to actually remotely get my temperatures. So let's say my wife sends me out on some errand on Saturday, but I've got a brisket in the smoker. I can go on that errand for about an hour or two and I can remotely check my temperature. And if something's going wonky, I can just, phone my wife back up, or if I'm using my Traeger, I can remotely control the temperature and turn that temperature down or up or do whatever I need to do to make sure I don't overcook my meat. So the freedom it gives you to go and do whatever you want as you're barbecuing is awesome. It also gives you a lot more control over your cooks. You basically stick the Meater probe into the meat. You can preset a cook to a certain temperature. The Meater is preset for like chicken. It's got pork shoulder. It's got a whole bunch of different recipes you can cook, steak, and it'll tell you when to take the meat out. It'll tell you when to rest it. So if you're a total beginner cook, it's really handy because it's like a no-brainer way to get super juicy, tender meat all the time. But the really cool thing I like about it is that on your phone, you can see the temperature graph. So starting from the very beginning, it graphs out the internal and the ambient temperature, and it records that so you can store it and look back at what went right, what went wrong. So I can look in my cook history and I can say, oh, what did I do right on that brisket that turned out really well? Well, I got it up to this temperature, then I wrapped it here, and you can kind of trace it out and you can get better, and you can actually have a way of diagnosing where things might have went wrong. You can also share it with your friends or share it on Facebook or social media to show people how your cooks went and share the knowledge, share the wealth, and get better at barbecue. And the last thing that I really like about the Meater, and that is a personal game changer for me and really elevated my barbecue game to the next level and made it a lot more fun, is that the Meater is super versatile. It's not stuck to one of your smokers. So for example, if you have a pellet grill, it might have like a built-in thermometer that you can only use on that pellet grill. For your Weber kettle, for your Oklahoma Joes, for if you have a drum smoker, those don't even have internal temperature probes. So you can put this in a piece of meat in your Oklahoma Joe's offset smoker, you can take it out, you can put it in a steak in your Weber kettle as you're grilling up a steak. You can use it on anything you want. But the real game changer is if you're using one of those smokers that doesn't have the technology built in. Let's say you're using an offset smoker, you're using a Weber kettle, you're using a Weber Smoky Mountain, a drum smoker. It has a dome thermometer on it, like way above the meat level, and you're kind of going off that, but it's really inaccurate because it's either higher or lower than the temperature of the actual meat at grate level. And that means you don't really have a lot of control over your cooking process. You don't know exactly what that temperature is at grate level. So I like this because it's sticking right out of the meat and it's measuring that temperature exactly where that heat is hitting the meat, which is a total game changer because you can monitor exactly what is going on at grate level all the time, and also what's going on in the internal temperature of your meat at all times, and it graphs it all out. It makes barbecue a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable. Overall, I've had a great time using these things. I would have expected to have a lot more bad things to say about it after using it so much. And because it's new technology, because there's so much technology packed into here, and you have to use like a phone app and everything. So I'm really surprised at how well these have performed while I've been using them. And that's the reason why, obviously, I have a relationship with Meater and they're sending me stuff to give to you guys because I actually believe in the product and it's helped me and I have a lot of fun using it. It gives me a lot more control over the cooking process and looking back to find out what I did right and wrong. And it also gives me those temperature graphs so I can nerd out and look at them. So it's a lot of fun. And if you live the barbecue lifestyle, you like to chill out by the smoker and look at your phone and just have a beverage or two, then this is awesome because it just lets you have more control and look at the app and see what's happening inside the cooking chamber and with the meat without having to look all the time and open that lid and slow things down. So it's really fun and I've really enjoyed them. Now, if you guys want to buy these, I'm going to link them below in the description section. I'll update the description section with any discounts that might be happening. I know that Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas is coming up, so I'll update that section in case I get any more discounts from Meater or they come out with any special promotions. In terms of entering the contest to win these 2 Meater probes, you're gonna get the mitts, you're gonna get the apron, over $200 value. You're gonna have a ton of fun with these things. All you have to do is visit the description section below. All of the contest rules are there and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do to put your name in the hat. This contest is only gonna run for 3 days, so make sure you go below in the description section right now and follow those rules and put your entry in because this is a great opportunity. You don't want to miss this. And if you guys don't win the contest, then I'm going to have the link below, as I said before, so you guys can purchase it. All right, guys, good luck. See you in the next video.